guys. Welcome to Tutor Sisters channel. Please subscribe to our channel to help us grow.
In this video, we have chosen to talk about the 4 levels of the story, The Telegram on the Table, written by Parashu Pradhan. Now, starting with the literal comprehension, Krishna read the telegram again and it made him joyous. He thought that finally some life had been added to his flagging ambitions. All day he had been dealing with the tourists and answering their questions. An event like that should have made him sad, but he wasn't consumed by the grief at all. A few days before, his best friend had conveyed the same message, but he wasn't touched then either. That telegram was there for weeks waiting to be read. When he finally read it, he was elated. As a child, he always tried to speak English, and he had considered English is all. Now that he frequently used it to communicate to the tourists, he was enjoying his life. He felt as if the New York City was always inviting him to be there. He often dreamed of a new life there, but he was slapped back to reality when he remembered the telegram. It compelled him to remember about the matters he would rather not even think about. It reminded him about the woman he didn't want to acknowledge. He never really paid much concern to her. He lived alone in the city for more than 10 years to attain his dreams. However, the telegram should have affected him, but it couldn't melt his stone cold heart. He tried to sleep forgetting all of it, but he was failing miserably at his attempts. He thought about his life and how hard it turned out to become. His wish of inviting Miss Pandey for dinner was snatched away because of the conditions of his home and his miserable reality. He started missing his home that he hadn't visited for years. He thought about how easily he would swap places with anyone to go back there, even for a few days. Suddenly, the thought of that woman came to his mind. The letter read that his wife had died the day before. That started haunting him. It took away his sleep and he kept on rereading it. He realized how emotionless he had become. At the end, he tore the letter into shreds. Filled up with rage in his mind, he bursted into tears, not knowing how long. Now, discussing about the interpretation, the text seems to be trying to tell us that we shouldn't be excessively ambitious, that we neglect our own family and their feelings. It also hints at the bitter reality that many Nepalese youths are traveling abroad for a better life and they end up forgetting their family. The text can also be meant that our decisions always affect the lives of people around us. We should always take their feelings into consideration. Moreover, it also conveys the message that the urban life is tough and busy. The people constantly miss their homes because of their struggle. It also hints that achieving dreams is not a piece of cake. Rather, it takes so much from us, so much of struggle and hardship. It also hints at the fact that the youths desiring to move abroad tend to completely abandon their life in the past and all the people associated with it. It also conveys the message that no matter how much we try to idealize the city life, it is monotonous and struggle filled. Now, discussing about the critical thinking, the story beholds a crucial idea that an ambitious person should chase his dreams and strive towards it with strong determination, but shouldn't keep the family and other relationships at stake. In the story, there are certain situations that give rise to so many questions. How can a person become so void of feeling that he smiles at the news of someone's death? What does the author mean when he says that perhaps Krishna needed to receive that letter to achieve what he really aimed for? Can a person stay away from his family for so long? If he wasn't contented with the marriage, why did he not think of divorce? Also, what serious incident might have taken place in the life that now no amount of grief affected him? All these queries create vast confusion in the reader's mind. Now, talking about the assimilation, After reading this story, I received the insight that the ambitions we carry in our heart can sometimes become the reason of our own destruction. I also came to realize that the decisions we take for ourselves are always affecting our near ones. I also came to realize the real picture of present Nepalese society where people in the rural area shift to urban area or even to abroad and they completely neglect their family to chase dreams. I remembered a story in my society. A man left his newly wedded wife in the house with the assurance that he would return back for her. He settled there in abroad and started a new life with a new girl. The wife waited for years and years. Unable to withstand the pain any longer, she took away her own life.
If you liked this video, please share it with your friends. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.